Kula Tok, Dai District Lord Ta Van Than. On the day of marriage with Emperor Dai Chu. Being like to kill body. Kula tribe for atoned. Sometimes the body of the sister. The marriage. A 2. Where did you end up? Unfortunately, the fate of our life is over. For our people. Father Ta, we can only replace billions. Marry the emperor. Van Than. Emperor. Patriarch Kula, bringing suit of the queen. The second district is here. He considered what I was. Dare to arbitrarily find a woman to respond. Then just wait for the body to go. I have to see what kind of woman is. But the delusion replaced the queen of my. Transmit. Kula clan NHI district Kien Price. There is no I. Just put the head with my head. I can't see my queen here. I said that allows you to stand up yet. I haven't said it stops. Then you just put your head for me. Billions of you, the body is not cold. You rushed to marry. Want to replace her position. You are worthy. I am talking to you. You are dumb already. What cannot show people? He is the Emperor Dai Chu. But him. Also the husband of Billion. Van Than. Is the star of Than Than. She is still alive. So good, she has not died. Emperor. The slave lady named Van Gung. And the great lord is the twin sister. So the appearance is extremely the same. You are not Van Than. Correct. You are the replacement that Kula clan has brought. I almost had been tricked by you. You will not be $1 billion face. To come here to be loved. He. Don't recognize me. I am asking you. The emperor's crime, the slave lady is not responding. Just can't say. Please sin. It turned out not just an alternative. But also waste. Kula brought to such a waste item. But want to overtake. Want to die. A 2. Do you really don't remember me? Stop. This? You're okay. You are awake. Blood change. This magic is the most born. You will lose your life. You rest assured. I am the heir of the destiny of the 9 La clan. Our blood can solve poison. Moreover, we have learned from childhood, I will be okay. You don't even know who I am. Why do we have to risk their lives? I save you, just comes from the Italian version. Not related to your identity. The people next to me. Or because of our nine-hearted status. Or because of power. Only her. Just for people. Cold. So cold. The old wound has not healed, has a cold. I am dangerous to life. You are awake. This is medicinal. But we are very hard to plant. Why are you convenient to spit? That's right, I haven't asked what your name is. Facing. Our house is 4th. Call me a 4. A 2. I have seen your face. Why still have to wear face towels? Female of our 9 tribe. If the male see the appearance. I have to take the repayment body. Get the response body. Do you have people in your heart? Have? I already have people in my heart. It turned out, he had the person he liked. You just take a rest to get well. I went to look for clothes for you instead. Tarvan stopped. My good Soot, obviously we are twins. I also gave birth to you. Based on what? You are the heir to the destiny of Kula. Why are you back? Didn't she go to get clothes for me? Why do you change your clothes? The subordinates rescue the price delay. The emperor is guilty. Emperor. The subordinates followed the clues he left. Just found this place. There is no need for many words. The current situation, how? Emperor. This place should not stay long. The assassin sent by Yen Vuong, still scouring recently. God asks the emperor. According to the god immediately into the palace. I'm going to go. These days. That's right. I still do not know what her name is. Facing. My name is Ta Van Than. Van Than. Just now she said. Female Kula girls, if the male see the appearance. Must take the body. So I. Promise the throne of the great queen. Unexpectedly. The male man of this head, the emperor is again. I naturally wish. Really? Great. Take this pearl as a belief. The next day, we definitely take the queen ritual. Go to the door of the body. And tea. I have a girl in my heart. Could it be that the girl he browsed is a billion? Emperor. How to like guests, how to handle it. Do not rush. The opportunity to resolve Yen Vuong has not come. Currently, I have more important things. You tell the public. Bring high fuck, but I personally chose for Van Than. To Kula clan praying. Pick up the queen of I entered the palace. Yes? Lady. This is Nin and Tra today. Lady? Where are you? Hurry here, quickly. Lady, lady. Lady, what's wrong? My good soot. Only when you become dumb. I can rest assured. Instead, you sit on that queen. What's up? Great lady, the great deal is not good. Nwang. Ta Van Than died. Take this pearl testimony. Go down. Yes. Congratulations on the upland. Again removes a person who doesn't know how to live and die. The noble lady, the female destination of the general town of the general. Chung Chung Jia, more and more eternal. She is just a small lord of Kula clan. Also delusion. Competing for the queen's position. What a delusion. In this harem, women who dare to intend with the emperor. The same is the same. Emperor. Emperor. The emperor is not done, the king. The queen was like to kill his body in Kula. What? Are not. It is impossible. She broke up, obviously promised to me. You dare to lie about the queen's death. The emperor is guilty. When the guard found the queen, she was gnawed by wild dogs. No more bone. Only this uniform remains. Van Than. I. Who was murdered? Van Than. Investigate for me. Van Than died in Kula. Kula must give me an explanation. A2. Do you really don't remember me? Emperor. The concubine participated in the emperor. What did she come here to do? I heard. The new lord district has been brought by Kula clan. Come to see. Royal. Queen. She is just a queen. The replacement is brought by the Kula clan. So that is another person to die. What is the emperor? That's right. Good singing. She is just a mute. Emperor. If people do not want to see, the face is exactly the same as the queen, can take her to Kula. But do not harm the body. No need. I want to see. How did she pay for the Kula clan? It seems the king, really unable to leave this face. So how is the Emperor of the Majesty? I will arrange. A sinner. Also worthy of staring. Out? You only consider me to be $1 billion replacement. Ta Ven Gung. If the Emperor does not take action with you, so the duty will add a little fire. See you off with you. Lady, really warm memories. The lady cannot speak now. In this great palace, it will be even more difficult. Perhaps the blood of the lady. It is also impossible to cure the throat. Sub-owner. Emperor Tru Kien. This is the emperor's bestowed. Little owner finished. Follow your slave right away. Van Than. She heard her nostalgia. Should visit me. Van Than is back. I know right away. She could not leave. A2. I am not a billion. You are wrong. Van Than. Why don't you say anything? Why are you? Who allows you to wear this outfit? I almost forgot. You are dumb. Is the product? Emperor. Someone reported, the uniform was stolen. Why is this outfit on your body? Who gives you this clothes? Speak. Is him. Tagan. The emperor forgives his life. To be. She threatens the slave. Bao Tai Tai steals the prostration of the princess. Saying so can make the king. Because of this face, who loves anyone who loves the whole way. If not, later she was the queen. Definitely talented slaves, dead without burial. Emperor. Do you know? Less majesty. Worthy of the 9 clan, talented thousands of thousands did not dare to deceive the king. No, A2. They are lying. Where? Peeling her out. Newspaper. In Chokwal Emperor, the subordinates have found the queen. In Chokwal Emperor, the subordinates have found the queen. The clothes made at the price is Lan Hung. Currently outside the electricity waiting for millions. Not even quickly transmitted. Yes? Emperor. Please take control of the lady. Quickly say. The White Queen was like to be killed. What happened in the end? His Majesty only kisses. The lady is extremely happy. But there are jealous people. Great lady can become the great power of the queen. That person is cruel. Buying the assassin again. Ambush on the road of the lady. The slave saw firsthand. The young lady was given a life. The lucky slave kept a network. Escape for many days, just being discovered by the culprit. You said someone is jealous. So the killer was killed. Speak. Who is that person in the end? It is her. Ta Ven Gung. It was she bribed the assassin. Distinguished great lady. The person how to determine is her. The lady and the second lady of intimate relationship. Before leaving the price, great lady used to bring everything with the emperor. Bao Slope confided to the second lady. Second lady Sin Heart. Because of the same appearance, immediately want to replace her to marry the emperor. She is lying. How do you know that? It was that day to meet the guests. Slave before fainting. Hearing her accomplices' dialogue, the new slave knows. Two roads. Follow the duty. Lifestyle. Otherwise. The duty now will see you off. Ta Ven Gung's palace search. Do not ignore any traces. Yes? Emperor. Talented slaves in the room to stop the owner. Discover these things. This is a love believer. I donate to Van Than. I told her to become a body, wearing it to see me. Ta Van Than, I have replaced you to eliminate. Take pearls as witnesses. Looking forward to your promise soon. She is your billionaire. You for personal sex. Yet killing her. I don't have, A2. It is difficult to blame her want to wear the queen's uniform. It turned out to mean fraud. Queen, so pitiful. You are a female heart. Today I have to kill you. Revenge for Van Than. Blood change method. This method is the most death. You will lose your life. We have learned medicine since childhood. I will be okay. So I promise to the throne of the Empress Dai Chu. This is a scar to leave when saving me. Why do you have this scar? How do you know? Then that Tunart was born, using the method of changing blood to save us a network. Not a billion, that time I saved you. You will not say, the one who saved me that day was you. Whoever is. The outcome is dead. Emperor. Second lady lied. Before the great lady exported the price, having brought her little by little to him, everything has happened. Tell the second lady, also show her the scar on her wrist, NHI lady because she wants to replace, without regret killing my billionaire. This scar. Surely she faked a swap. Savior that day. Pure voice. You even should not say it again. You not only harmed Chit Than, also want to impersonate people love. The same face. You are so poisonous. I have to kill you. Kill you revenge for the Than. Kill you like that. Really too good for you. I want you to be by my side, slowly torture you, let you live in suffering. Removing the Than. From today onwards, there is no permission from us. You must not step out of this electricity half a step. You must be for the queen. Self-handed 1,000 cards of blessing. Take her out for me. A 2. Can you not get it down? It is because we and Billion have the same face. Or what do you remember? Nwang, the country. The emperor still refused to kill Ta Van Gung. This person is really a big painting. Refer to the lady. Lan Hong. You know what to do next. Referring to the lady, I will definitely shut my mouth tightly. Keep this secret in the abdomen. The duty only believes in the mouth of the dead. Throw down the well. Huey Fine Wong, the talented slave, has investigated it clearly, as expected. The new one used to save the emperor. Yet it is her. This story cannot let anyone know. Yes, His Majesty still pays attention to her face. The duty is not convenient to act directly. But there are many ways. Causing the emperor a rising intention to kill her. That extra poison. How is the blessed card? 489, 022, 58,533-022, 59,666 His Majesty. Old slave. This piano. The first day we met Van Than. She sings. Is her. Lady? The slave is okay. His Majesty every day after the tide, all to the fuck. T by TN Queen. The lady wants to lead the emperor. Tell the emperor, at that time was the lady who saved him. The corridor next to DNKY fuck is the most suitable place. I don't want to use my life to force him. More and more delusion instead. The position of a billion in his heart. I just don't want him. Forever misunderstand me like that. Did he realize me? Nwang. The fact that the person is still alive, only the close home of the new person. No one knows. Absolutely cannot be discovered. The one who saved him that year was Ta Ven Gung. If not, our plant will pour the river. Nwang. Rest assured. Wait for the ripe opportunity. My good suit will be completely useless. Until then the duty will be resurrected. Back in front of the emperor. Return to the queen. Emperor. The slave heard. Little owner and queen. A good man. A good person. Surely this small owner. A good person. If the queen is still here. With the small owner, the harmonious singing. Surely this song should only be in the sky. Why is she worthy, compared to the Queen of Moi? I don't have to tell you, carving the blessing card for the Queen. You intentionally plucked the guitar, the thought of covering his eyes. There is no repentance. Emperor. Emperor. Recently someone said, in the dry well outside the palace, discovering the body of the maid of the queen, Lan Hong. What? Indisciplinary emperor, in this palace, people with motivation to kill Lan Hong. Only her. Previously to be the queen. You killed a billion. Lan Hong is dead now. What are you left to say? Not me, too, you believe me. Emperor. This person is the maid. Can help the emperor. Answer the second district lord. Tell me. What did she want to say? The owner said. The queen and Lan Hong were not killed by the killers. There is also a small owner. The queen robbed the emperor. They are guilty. Like Hong Kong. Is she really true? This female palace, indeed mastery of the language. You are a cruel mind. Lie into calculation. Just now, I was almost cheated by you. You and the billion, you have the same face, but there is no her honesty at all. Really humiliating this face. Where? To investigate. If Lan Hong's death was really caused by her, so I will absolutely not forgive. Her body is QE5. I allowed her to manage Luke Kung on behalf. Investigate this. Yes. Final. You still fall into the hands of the palace. Width. Pitiful. Want to whisper to the emperor. Tell him that you saved him. If you want to use these hands to play the guitar, seductive emperor, also want to write the word to the person who knows the truth, so the duty will remove these hands of you. Make you have no chance of this life, tell the emperor of the truth. Ta Ven Gung. You are mute, dare right before the eyes of the beau, seductive emperor. We share a female, eternal. Looking all over the harem except the palace, who is still in the position of sitting on this queen. Your sister is just a 9-la district. Low blood vessels. The delusion will take the queen's position. Then she can only die in Kula. And you. Just as convenient as her, all deserve death. It turned out that you killed billion. Is you harm me? Wildly. By the way, you dare to bite the bow. As long. In front of the emperor. Say you kill Lan Hong. The duty can forgive you not to die, let you live. You kill me the price for me. I absolutely will not be like you. It is true that the coffin has not yet been shipped yet. Then the duty will make you live not as dead. Where? Yes. Use a good shot of the servant. When she pleaded guilty. Yes. 2 public attacks. Can you see Our Lady? Not available. Lady? Lest? I am afraid that only the Emperor can save the lady. True Tai why, after you consider the body, discover something. Design. Death time of the body is 10 days ago. Corpse. Also extremely discreet. Ordinary people are difficult to detect. 10 days ago. It is the day when Ta Ven Gung has just entered the palace. She basically, unfamiliar with the layout in the palace. How can it be easily avoided? Hide the body in such a discreet place. Furthermore, if it is difficult to detect, so how can you discover? Release me, want to meet the king. What? Design. Is the white maid of the small owner, saying that the small owner, being taken away by you. What? The Emperor has a unique price. Emperor. Why are you here? Ta Van stops. Before that, the person who had a concubine, temporarily instead of managing the palace, the concubine immediately interrogated her a bit, temporarily not asking anything. I immediately let her go. You want to deceive. Emperor. People because of a replacement toy. Without believing the words of the god. I came to remind you. I allow you to investigate. But do not allow you, abuse of thought. The concubine offers the king. Get a knife. This is this face. The face is exactly the same as a woman, but the emperor loves. The face made the emperor leave the main dynasty, also have to come to you. Spend. Cancel this face. Then fabricate it into an accident. I want to see. Lost this face. The emperor even glanced at you. Emperor. Prayer medical medicine. Liquefy. Warning you for the last time. No matter what she did. Only I can touch her. How to punish her. It is also decisive. Ta Ven Gung. Wait for you to get better. Every day to Lin Duong kneeling. Pray for billions. A 2. How do we prove it? Billion is not killed by me. All are liquefy doing here. A 2. Unexpectedly, not only did not eliminate her, it also makes the emperor dissatisfied with the duty. Continue like that. When will the bow are new to the throne? Nwong Nwong. If the present, the person is not convenient to take action with the other person, if only we find another way. As long as people and the king, the rice has cooked into rice. Wait for someone to have a long. Then take advantage of the princess and the courtier. Until then. This queen and the throne. Not as easy as returning the hand. It is easy to say. His Majesty never touched the duty. How can it be? Lady, viewers here. This is love incense. Just use a little. Will make the king fall in love with the electric people. Then. Very good. Emperor. It's late at night. Rest. Eat some porridge. I know the king is still angry. I know wrong. After that, will not depend on the authority of the family, but the right in the harem. Really? Really, sir? I really know wrong. His Majesty, what's wrong? Emperor. If people are not well, I am resting. Then. Fuck off. Emperor. Nwang would like to stop. Billionaire. Hope the soul in heaven can soon let a two find out. The truly killer killed not me. Isla Fine Wong. Billionaire. Then. A two, what's wrong with you? Why is this hot? Heineken won the poisoning of Da La. Then. Painless. Then. Don't be afraid. I will light up. What? His Majesty in Lindwong with Ta Ven Gung, the other person. Very good. The duty of misery is calculated. Facilities for the other person. Absolutely cannot let her have long. So. The duty will use the plan. What happened last night? Why don't you remember anything? You are so big. Dare for the Emperor to use spring medicine. Le QE5, what did you say? Design. The concubine receives the secret news. Ta Ven Gung. She dared to stealthily lower the spring medicine for people. Design. The close maid of the small owner, Bak Kai, yesterday asked the slave to buy spring medicine from outside the palace. Say is the idea of her owner. Just be able to get pregnant. It is possible to retake the position. From there, replace the queen. What? It seems that last night is liquefy, poisoning for a two. Not me, huh? Tu yen true tai y, then sent people, going carefully to her bow. Yes? True tai y. You are the one who believes. Tell. In this cup of tea, there is nothing unusual. Design. This cup of tea, there is a faint scent. Suspect is an inspiration medicine. I use blood twice to save him. Unexpectedly being unjustly accused. In Chokwal Emperor. The subordinates have found Zhuan Juok. In the palace of the small owner. Incorrect, Emperor. This smell is similar to the smell in the cup of tea. This drug is called Ma Deep Hung. The emperor clearly won the poisonousness of man da la. Why love the incense? This is the poisonous da la. The smell is similar to the incense. After use. Can make people generate sexual desire. The more the number of sex. The faster the toxicity. You borrow liquefy. Let the king drink. His Majesty has no death. Wait until the poisoning day. Duty. Will be the only one inheriting the royal taste. Soot. You and the queen. Anyway, you are the same model. Her body is not cold. You want to have a long. But right in front of her spirit. Let her witness with her own eyes, you and the king of the clouds reign. If she knows in the golden stream, how heartbreaking will be. Ta Ven Gung. I almost softened with you. You are so cruel. Calculation of Li. I absolutely will not let you satisfy. True Tai Y. Immediately give us a ladder of birth control pills. Make her drink, Emperor. This birth control pills will greatly damage the female body. Even, maybe later cannot be pregnant anymore. I want her to be forever unable to get pregnant. Do not, A4. Don't go quickly. Yes. Why do you believe everyone? But I don't believe me. Wait. I miss the north of the enemy. Each of the tribute is a cramped tree. This object has a very good contraceptive effect. Just use it decoction. Don't let her have any lucky chances. Pregnant again, Emperor. This Thien Tam Bang Fark, although the contraceptive effect is very good, but the real value lies in the effectiveness of longevity. So extremely valuable. Should be saved later, to prevent when the emperor is in danger. If decoction into birth control pills, really too wasteful. You don't understand what I say. Yes? Stop minor owner, invite. Any. Invite. I do it yourself. This is what you did with Van Than. The price you have to pay. I used to be before, fooled by this poor face. Later will not be like that anymore. From now on, I want you to be in the palace, because what you did, that repentance of crime, take her into the palace. There is no permission from me. Do not step out of the palace half a step. The emperor did not want it. If he noticed you so much, the duty must see how much he can tolerate you. You said, if the face is like this queen, under the other male body moaning the pleasure. Harem. How will the emperor react? A little obedient. Still want to run. Falling into my hand. Then get destiny. A little obedient. So immature. If not, the lady. I don't even enjoy this product. Big brother. If the emperor knows, what about? Stupid. This convenience killed the queen. Also poisoned emperor. Now the emperor ordered. She could not get out of this life. Today I played her death. His Majesty also did not notice. Still want to run. Come here. Nwong nwong. Referring to the lady. The palace side, everything goes smoothly, according to his arrangement. Tarvan stopped the other person. Now? Probably under the male body. Living is not equal to death. Then let the king see. She lived not by dying. Yes? Go? Invite the emperor to see the good drama. Emperor. I go out for a walk, no need to follow. Come here. Go. Silently watching the king. What situation? Immediately report to me. Yes, go quickly. Ark? We should have come to KY Fuck to see the Than Than. Why go here? With? Do something. Liquify. Emperor. Liquify. People are not smart. The emperor is not here. What? Like Hong Kong. Huifine Wong. Say. His Majesty, who doesn't know how, I went to the palace by myself. Then good. Support for the duty to spend saliva. Go. Go to the palace to see. The two brothers and sisters in the palace have been working for a long time, very lonely. Tonight. You come to serve my two brothers. Still proactive. Little beauty, small beauty. What are you doing? His Majesty, the Emperor. You guys are so big. Where? Draw down. Cut. The emperor forgives his life. Not small people want to do. Is the small owner, who actively seduces us. What? Unexpected. I am so lonely, so hard to endure. Dare to do bad things with people. Detoxify the harem. Not even dragging down. His Majesty, injustice. Injustice so much, Emperor. The emperor was so unjust, the king. Emperor. Tarvan stopped unclean the harem. Authentic evidence. According to the palace, it should be executed. A two. A two. You? You can talk again. How do you know how to call this? Who tells you? To be. You tell me. In the fourth house. Call me a quartet. A two. Probably the queen told me soot. Lan Hung said before. The queen brought the story between her and the emperor. Tell you all. I call the king like that. Maybe want to take advantage. The emperor's feelings for the queen. Forgive you to defeat the harem. We don't have. A two. Some people lower my medicine. You have been lowered. Who lowered you? To be. Is liquify. Why do you unjustly slander? So liquify. Why suddenly appeared in the palace? Emperor. He is only in one side of soot. but suspecting the god. The god fell asleep to find the king. I heard that the palace happened, should come together. Not believe, the person may ask like Kong. Right? Sisters say not sure to be trusted. Previously she still couldn't speak. Now suddenly opened my mouth to talk. Perhaps before, is always fake dumb tricking the king. Now being taught by the harmful people. Perhaps, is to pretend to be the queen. To win the pity of the king. I don't want to pretend to be a billion. I call you a quartet, is because the original was me. Enough? Only Than Than can call for a quartet. You are not worthy. But the name A2. It was because your mouth told me. Ta Ven Gung. Don't think about replacing billions of you anymore. In her heart, only her alone. This queen's position can only be her. I know you and billions of deep feelings. I never thought will impersonate a billion. I have never thought will deceive people. Unprecedented. You killed a billion. I thought of replacing her. You lower medicine. Want to borrow dragon to the higher. You said you never thought. I don't have. You believe me. Believe you. This time is truly harmed by people. But you can open your mouth. How to explain? How does the harmony explain? How to explain to poison? All lies. How do you believe? The country has come. What I say you will not believe me anymore. We have no evidence to prove purity. Now even though I say I save you at first. You also just think, I am a billion. No regrets of grace to pray. Emperor. So Soot, how do you plan to handle it? She wasted all her thoughts. Want to climb to the sieve of my. So I will work for her. After that, you will be my slave. What? You said, Ta Ven Gung knows how to talk. Nwang. Do not rush. Referring to the royal court, Emperor. Will not believe what Ta Ven Gung said. Liqui Fi several times harmed. The Emperor did not kill her. It seems that she is not simple. In the past, the palace was in a coma. After waking up, Ta Ven Gung immediately was put into the palace. The duty is determined. Leave Ta Van to stop making the body for the duty. Borrowing Liqui Fi unless eliminated her. Until then the duty will point out what Liqui Fi has done. It can be said that the most offline. So the harem. No one will threaten the duty. Nwang Nwang, truthful people, but unexpectedly she was so big. If the emperor knows, she is the benefactor to save her life in the past, so the duty is not. Nwang. Referred to the rest of people. Old slave, will find ways to manage. Absolutely do not let the emperor discover the truth. Nwang. The mother's mother now is not well. Call assured. The duty will definitely take good care of the word command. Waiting for the palace to take the queen. Certainly will fulfill the promise. To public and old family members reunite. So, he thanked the lady. Indisciplinary emperor, stopping the owner has arrived. Standing out there to do. You are the slave of my. Do not know how to serve. A2. His Majesty, please respect. When you are poisoned. Why do not know self-respect? What do you do? You are my close slave. You don't know, what is a servant? I want to torture you every day. His Majesty, the Emperor asked himself. Van Than. A2. In your heart, there are only billion. Why must I humiliate me like that? Where? Bring the contraceptive soup. His Majesty peace of mind. Monkey guaranteed. This whole life absolutely does not carry long strains. It seems that you know yourself. Later, every time the job is done, all have to drink a bowl of birth control soup, until not being pregnant. No. His Majesty did these things with me. Is it worthy of the soul in heaven? Why do you still have a dollar face? If not, you kill Van Than. I was so bad. It's not so much as you need. A two. Royal family. Old slave, borrowed Liquify's hand. For the emperor to drink to be poisonous. The only silkworm can detoxify this. Has been cooked by the emperor into contraceptive soup. Give me the dignity of pause. Now, unless there is a great fairy, instead he bleached the veins. If not, he must die. As expected of being poisonous. This poison is chronic poison. There is no antidote. It seems that the previous blood was just salted sea, cannot completely eliminate toxins. A two. Although the incident came to this country, but I still don't want to see you die. The current bookstore can only change blood again. Although the most born. But this is the only way. She was a person of the Nine La clan. The heir of the heavenly destiny. Van Than. Is she star? You see clearly. I am not a billion. I am Ta Ven Gung. I am a person of the Nine La clan. The only heir to the only destiny. Our blood can solve poison. Back then in Kula. I also save you. A two. So good, it's okay. Dung in. What is this? Love the incense that he had given the king before. If used too much, it will be harmful to the body. The emperor has just been happy and happy. Activated the medicine of Mi Deep Hung. Careless illness. She cut her wrist instead of blood. Rescue emperor. Cut the wrist instead of blood. Why do she know this type of secret? Moreover her blood. Why save the king? The slave just heard her say. She claims herself as an heir of the natural destiny of the Nine La clan. Her blood can solve poison. If the king knows this, certainly will treat her as treasures. So until then, the queen's position. I'm not solid. The emperor is awake. What are you panic? Where? Ta Ven Gung has a prostitute. Indecisive. Solving now she goes to the great tuberculosis. Clear. Liquify. So good, the king. The last person is okay. Why is this like this? Nothing. The emperor, is there any unwell? I will give Jiao Yu. Come see for people. Speak clearly. Ta Van stops. Emperor. Ta Van stopped poisoning people. Deliberately conspiracy. Has been solved in the trial of the trial. The concubine heard, the queen used to use the method of blood change to save people a network. While emergency, just take a risk. As long as the king is okay. But I remember clearly. The person who trials is a dumbbell. I know the words a few days ago. Made a happy person. Today, I'm sorry. That's why I surrounded Ta Van stop. Poison you. Probably because a few days ago, the person punished her. Should be dissatisfied with people. Emperor. The person is still soft. Poisoner. I will punish strictly. No need to bother. Retreat. Yes. By the way. Dare to harm the Emperor again. We don't have. Still hard mouth. I am saving him. Don't tell the truth, right? I tell you. People in here, only the path of death. Do not attempt to live and step out, say or not. We really don't have. Still hard mouth. Must let you taste a bit of misery. Stop. Discussion of the Emperor. Immediately drop the bar. Lady? Lady? I thought we were dead this time. Unexpected. The Emperor, but ordered to forgive him. What does this mean this is? Could it be that the lady? No matter where he comes from. I don't want to be too struggling with him. Just hope one day. Can make Liqui Fi guilty. I hope we will return to Kula soon. You are too dumb. His Majesty, rest assured. Stop minor owner, only slightly injured. No worry. Currently, the bow has been rested. I asked her why. She is atoned. There is no slave to rest. Da. The slave immediately sent people. 2 yen stopped small owner to serve. No good rest, why do you serve? I raise so many medical doctors. For what to do? In the warehouse, how many valuable medicinal herbs, all out to be beautiful. Yes? The slave understands, but His Majesty. Please give me a lot of words. Now, the poison has not been investigated. Missing her, hugging resentment to him. The poison person, not her, is Yen Vuong. I understand, this good brother's trick. Now do not act without thinking. I once took action. Must hit his weakness. Da. Emperor. But old slave. Now there is a bit of looking out. His Majesty for Chu. Still a little favorite. Nonsense. How can I like it? The killer killed Van Than. I said. I wanted her to stay next to me, is to slowly torment her. Revenge for Van Than. Furthermore, this is really not related to her. Da. That's right. He saved me last night. Indeed Liqui Fi. Absolutely not let the Ken know. The one who saved him that year was Ta Ven Gung. If not, our plan will pour the river in the sea. Wait for the palace to climb the queen. Certainly will fulfill the promise. For the public, and your mother reunited. Listen to people in the palace. Indeed, Liqui Fi saved him. Really? How can her blood can save? Submit. 3 days later Thiet Yen. Reward prize for the price of Liqui Fi. Obey. You mean? His Majesty wants to design Yen, reward the bow. That's right. Many thanks to Fine Wong. Congratulations on the lady. This time, the royalty saved the price. This queen's position, no one is more worthy than him. Stood up. Many thanks to the queen. Just. Emperor. Take one again stopped the other person. Missing the emperor, knowing her truth. We will commit crimes when troops. Until then, do not say hopeless aftertaste. Even his noble position is also difficult to keep. The emperor is now very taboo. Game in the harem. The temporary duty must collect a little bit. Not convenient to act with her. If so, Old slave has a plan. We borrow Yen Vuong's hand. You mean? Le Qifei wants to contact the duty. Incorrect. Royal family. He doesn't know it. Ta Van stopped the other person. She again, as an heir of the natural destiny of the Nine Le clan. Her blood can solve poison. Man da la poison that we lower the king. Have been used by her to change blood. What? This scene. His dog network is really hard. He not only stole it, Hoang Vi belongs to the king. Also eliminated all the wings of the king, if not. I am all out because to defeat his doubt, but pretending to be eager. Royal family. If the emperor knows the effectiveness of Ta Van Gung is that he will no longer hope to win. Now, we can only help Le Qifei. Solving Ta Van Gung. Le Qifei said. And we'll give him a big gift. Large gifts. Blood can solve poison. If the duty is used by the king is not, the poison is invasive. Please tell Le Qifei this transaction. The duty of agreement, yes? This time I poisoned. Da Ta Le Qifei used to replace blood to save. I am the mind even. What? Don't we change blood? Why is Le Qifei royal? What is the emperor here? Could it be that it is wrong? What is this? Emperor, you have to save the price of meritorious services, if just a book as a royal phenomenon. Is it not satisfactory? General, I recite the high labor. Always give you 3 parts of the face. You forget your identity again. Dare to stay in front of me. Please be less angry. Stood up. Emperor, the lady is a female family. Should have followed the emperor. The book is a queen. The case she ventured to save the price. The emperor did that. Isn't it cool? Contrary to the teaching of the emperor. General. Are you threatening? Or say, you want to sit on this dragon? 10,000 times did not dare. The god is just the responsibility of the god. Just remind the king. Tian Hoang is just a speech at Nan Dam. People do not need to be considered real. In my heart, the queen's position is only one person who can sit. That is Ku Le clan. Great District Lord Ta Van Than. Besides her out, I will not be able to make any girl. Hoang Qifei was the highest position in this harem, in addition to the queen. Not even thanks. Ta Hoang Thuong and Dien. Ta Emperor. Stood up. Blessing. It turned out that this second district of the Lord, it is the new charisma in the rumor of the Emperor. Indeed compared to the painting of the Queen, more and more fresh and flexible. Difficult to blame the Emperor, no longer remembering the Queen, but the day True Han is her. Just a slave. Just a toy. It was a toy. The reverse duty is very interested, do not know the king, can give her to the king. The emperor also knows, the king always likes beauty. Certainly will be perfect for her. Just a toy. You like? I will give you of course. Just. She is the one who has used it, ban again for you. A little inappropriate. In this palace, the beautiful girl. Countless. Your brother chooses. The emperor doesn't know it. Beautiful people are white. The king saw a lot. The type of woman has experienced this moon. Naturally there is another taste. Of course, the king will not be ungainly for no reason, praying for the reward. The duty of vowing to give the army of the north can. In exchange for this beauty, His Majesty, how to see. The brother took action so big. Just for a toy. In the eyes of the king, beauty. More important than anything. Looking at the face of the emperor. Could it be that I can't afford it? Just a body for the queen. Perhaps the emperor. I forgot the queen. Already moved with her. You are joking. How can I be? The perpetrator killed Van Than's heart. If you want to use power to exchange. So I give you that. Pepper. If so. I vowed this life does not see you again. Many thanks to the reward. You personally come. Release. Let go. Self, it is important to negotiate with the royal family. Is Liqui Fi? She colluded with Yen Vuong. Perhaps Yen Vuong today want to spend the scene of us. Is Liqui Fi wrong? Liqui Fi. Vuong has followed the appointment. Bring the person you want to bring. Liqui Fi before. Promise to the great ceremony. The king can claim not. Of course. The royal family today. Just spend the scene left one day. Our queen's position has no hope. Time. It was a thorn in the eyes of the emperor. Later, you will definitely weaken. My father, vow to support Yen Vuong. Army in hand. Can also let Yen Vuong use. Your father really said that. Of course. Natural story. Just the royal family can let us be the queen. Protect the glory. Chung Thai Ta. Certainly will help the royal family to the throne. I clearly painted it as a bar. Why are you? Ta Ven Gung. Why? You make me like that again. So. Emperor, are you unwell? Burn the sedative for me. Fast. Yes. Tai goes to work right here. Vuong heard. You are the only heavenly inheritance of Kula. Blood-solved poison. You from time to time, destroying the plan of the king. As long as you have a day, the king is difficult to succeed. The king of your blood. Do not want you to live. Only how to withdraw all your blood, making thrombosis for gradual use. So this network of you, naturally useless. Release me out. The king heard, your blood is very precious. Today Vuong will taste. You dare. Emperor. Brother. What do you want to do? Emperor. Really this female. Do not know the servant. Also said humiliation, Emperor. Not enough dragon tiger. She dared to talk like that. The king could not help but want it. Smooth punishment. Emperor. Yen Vuong and Liqui Fi implicitly colluded. Certain people must be careful. Brother. Unexpectedly, you have a cheating time with Liqui Fi. You still don't know anything. The slave is considered by you as this toy. Her blood can solve poison. In the past, you were ruled by the rules. She did not regret changing blood to save you. What about you? Again that Liqui Fi saved you. What? It turned out that night. Is you. Pepper. The feeling of being joked by the king. How is the palm? Look at people because you pay all. Becoming a muddy puddle again. Is it very heartbreaking? But the more you hurt, the more we are happy. The main version is to feel you feel, the pain of this heart and seeing this heart. Really? Always blame you. Wait after you die, go down to reunite. If there is any problem, ask her. Where? The brother also once said, I am a careful person. You think that I came to the royal palace. I will not leave the way back. You? I soon saw through your mind. Summon soon, General Tam Fuck from the border. Resident. You and Chung Thinat clan, together plotting to promote the position, are all dead. Where? Draw down. Execute on the spot. What are you doing? Catch. Our father is the general town of the general. Even the emperor must respect him. You dare to treat such a beau. The emperor has only. Liqui Fi planned the throne of the queen. Acceptance of price salvation. Also colluded with Yen Vuong. Called with the leader's father conspiracy. True Di Ku tribe. Choose a trial date. Take away. I want to meet the emperor. I want to meet the king. Stop. Sorry. I know. The saving person that night was her. Not Liqui Fi. So. She can forgive me. I have never resent him. I save him, also comes from my heart. Everything Hu Lin. I saved him just because of my will. Not related to his fate. Network is not garbage. Stop. I asked her. 3 years ago. Abdane, Emperor Great High A. The Queen has returned. She is still alive. What? Emperor. Van Than. Really she is. So good. She is still alive. She is not dead. I am not dreaming, Emperor. I really returned. Hurry up. What happened in the end? Emperor. That day. We are likely to be tracked by guests. Cliff. Luckily, a kind farmer saved us. I immediately nourished. Immediately visit him. Emperor. Just. There are just a few scars above. Emperor. He will not hate Than Than. How can I hate her? Why don't she call me a quartet? Look at his face. It seems that we are suspicious. Could we have a loophole? His Majesty, my chest hurts. Van Than, what do you do? That day, we were traced by guests. Chest. Fortunately, it has healed. Just. Whenever tired or uncomfortable. Will feel pain. His Majesty, don't worry. Now we meet you. Absolutely no pain anymore. Auntie, the billion is still alive, so good. Soot. Soot, I know how to talk. It's really good. But Soot. Why are you in the palace? Also with the emperor. A billion, do not misunderstand. In the past, I was in distress. Everyone thought that the billion was dead. The father was afraid of the emperor. He was angry and spread to Kula. To ease the anger of the emperor. So have sent me to replace the billion. A billion, reassured, emperor. His Majesty is always in love with billion. It turned out. Soot. Last time, I have suffered. Go ahead. Sister, there is a problem, want to tell the king. Emperor. Now, we have returned. Or, let me go back to Kula. Soot for me and Kula. Has sacrificed too much, as a billion. I am really heartbroken. The job for her to go to Kula, temporarily discuss the following. But His Majesty, she rest assured, I will choose a good day. Organized for her, a solemn post-dragon style, although not celebrating the ceremony. She is also the righteous queen, due to the body. Ta Hoang Thuong. It seems that the emperor still can't afford it, leaving the lifeline of Ta Ven Gung. We have to think the fastest way, chasing her out of the palace. She was in the palace one day. We will have a part of the risk of revealing. Emperor. I miss you so much. What is the king? Did he criticize Than, talk bland? Is the body disabled? How can I criticize her? Emperor. Perhaps, did he have people in his heart? So I don't want to be intimate with me. Emperor. Did he have been moved with soot? Saying nonsense. How could she be her? It's because I love her so much. Do not want to treat her through such speakers. Everything, wait after the great style and continue to discuss. No more soon. I still have a lot of work. She rested early. As expected of the Nwang's proposal, Ta Ven Gung not only did not die, but also successfully demolished Le Kui Fai and her model. After that, no one will be a person's threat. Just. What is just? It's just that the slave discovered the king recently. There is a very special attitude with the command. Lest having arisen. In the opinion of the slave, people should still recover early. Still, the things he promised to the slave also should be done quickly. That is natural. Things that promised like Hong Kong will definitely do it. Just, the relationship between you and me still need to work, keep as tight as it is. Lady Nwang, rest assured. The mouth of the slave, the most closed. Only the mouth of the dead is the most closed. Like Hong Kong. Because the plan of the palace, it can only be difficult for him. Ta Van stopped. Auntie, great lady. Queen Nwang Nwang Vanan. Bak Kai, you retreat first. I have something to say to me, yes? Moi, I visit me here. Auntie, I still want to visit that billion. A few days ago, heard that her chest was painful. This is the medicinal material we personally prepared. Every day a ladder, billion chest disease, will be quickly recovered. Moi is a high trick. You are like that. Charming the heart of the emperor. What is this word of billion? Moi, don't be excited. A billion is just joking with soot. I know. His Majesty really loves me. I also know. Initial. Is because the face is exactly like us. But I have suffered a lot of humiliation of the emperor. These days, I am with the king every day. He personally admitted to me. People have never moved to soot. Ah. Sisters are also good for me. I will suggest to the emperor again. Let me return to Kula. Auntie. I know the billion and the king, love. I stay here. Just to protect the peace of Kula. Great does not mean that, but outside the present for Soot and me, our noisy discourse. They all said, so just my body. Also laughing, so not loved. They also said, I am just a toy, let the king play. I don't know, I heard how uncomfortable I heard. Billion. Moreover, we are now the queen of Dai Chu. Kula Binan, self-protected. No need for Soot. Sisters. I still go back. Return to my homeland. Be yourself, freedom and fun. Say again. Soot. Didn't you remember father and human? Facing. Stop leaving. A billion also does not force me, but soot. Please think carefully. A billion for me for a few days. That's right. However, I am also a person of the emperor. But anyway, you are a sister. I am my good soot. I should still keep the distance with the emperor. Emperor. Indisciplinary emperor. Recently, there was a guards speak in the river outside the city, detecting the body of Lai Kong Kong. Probably slipped into the water. It's been a few days dead. Is this again? I know. Burial. Yes. Oh right, Emperor. A few days ago, I told me. She wants to go to Kula. Ta Ven Gung, I have something to tell you. Open. The slave went to open the door. Bark Kai. Do not open the door. Emperor. The body is not neat. Not convenient to meet people. How did your appearance have never seen it? Open. Don't open the door, right? I heard. You don't want to be with me. Want to go to Kula. I do not say these words. I don't believe it. You do not say. Why is it transmitted to my ears? You hurt me, let go. I know. Is it because you want to replace your billion? Dream broke the queen. So now want to face away. Or say. You want to deliberately do so, to compete with your billion. In his eyes. Is the body of a small man like that? If not. Do not think that a few days ago I apologized to you. You immediately think that you have grasped the font of the way. I don't care. If you want to go. I will work for you. Now your billion has returned. I don't need something like you. My four is not like that. What did you say? Loudly. Emperor. He did not believe in his body. So the body needs nothing to lower yourself. Just stay here. Emperor. I want to go back to Kula. Please make the majesty. You said again. Emperor. Please allow my body to return to Kula. Good. Very good. At first I don't need you. You kept climbing up to my sieve. Calculation of the Li wants to have long too. Now the plan is exposed. If you want to go right away, so. You see to be a toy. This word. Should be my body asking him to be right. The price speech to the queen. I will sleep there tonight. Yes. Queen Lady, His Majesty is coming to us. Why did the Queen sleep so early? These days, the Queen has not slept well, so today went to bed early. Do you need a servant to call the Queen? Sleep is not good. Is the body uncomfortable? For a few days now, the Queen Wong, constantly having nightmares, say someone murdered her. Regularly call his name, then startle to wake up. The slave has tried everything. All do not work, only his clothes. Imagine him by his side, can be reluctant to sleep. The slave looks. Please visit the princess, visit Nyang Nuong more. It is not good. I should care about her more. It is not good. I should care more about her. It is not good. I should care more about her. I should only like Than Than. But why? I can't help but remember her, right? Why is this? Why is it suspicious? This is her old scars. Leave when saving. The affection of such discharge. I definitely will not help her. Tonight. Probably a good opportunity for the room. Just have children. My position is solid. Emperor. His Majesty, why are you here? I visited her. Did she wake her up? I still think people do not like concubines. Fool. How can I like others? I am 3 years ago. I have been in love with her. She still remember. Did I promise her in the past? Emperor. After that injury. Lots of details. The concubine did not remember clearly, but I always remember. When cards save people, I am not afraid of death. She because of that suffering so much. I don't know how to make up for her. Emperor. So don't you go tonight. The person who stayed in. Van Than. Tonight I also have official duties. She rested early. In a few days, I will come to her. Emperor. Queen Wang, do not be angry. A few more days, isn't the god of the emperor. Until then people think. Drunken emperor. Isn't it success? Emperor. Emperor. A few more days is his birth. Don't know. Do you want any gifts? Actually yes. I want to hear again. The first time I met her. What song she sang. What? Not to mention. Our voice is not equal to Ta Van Gung. Even if my voice is, it is possible to surpass. But I don't know. The first day they meet. What is it? What is the queen? Nothing. Just a memory. The situation first met people. Should be a bit blank. Emperor. If the person wants to hear, I will sing for the listener at that time. It seems we must think of one of the most new ways to see off. Just can eliminate the weightlifting weight. It is possible to solve this story. Emperor. Previously, my body offered to cooler. Do not know how people think. The billion of you is the most born, just returning to the bow. You are soot. Should be with her more. To nurture the affection of sisters. Moreover you are taken here, originally because of the peace of the Nine La clan. Now you insist on going, not afraid of discharge. The words are so. But now the billion is back. Piece of cooler too has a billion guards. No need to fall asleep. Please Emperor. Allow your body to produce. Beside Father Nwang. That's right. Tomorrow, I will design the nest to treat Van martial arts. Don't you know how to make breakfast? Then make them taste it together. Van Vo Bak Quan. Emperor. The formula for breakfast of cooler is very complicated. If you really make everyone eat. The lady who works for 3 days and 3 nights is not done. Please review. What are you? But dare to reflect. The emperor was less angry. Bak Kai does not understand the story. Inadvertently offending emperor. I love my body. As for this breakfast, although complicated, but it was holy. Bodyguard will definitely follow. Just I want to ask. If we make these breakfast. So the emperor can allow us to export. Return to cooler. If you want to go. I can meet you. If you can finish. If you want to go, just go. Queen Wang, Bak only came in. The slave joins the queen. Stood up. Do not know what the lady is looking for the slave. Bak Kai. The duty of knowing. You have followed you for many years. Surely everything of her. You all know. Queen of the princess, the owner of the servant believes the slave. Assured. The slave definitely knows what to say. There is a problem to ask you. 3 years ago. When the emperor and the owner of you just met. What song did you sing? Queen lady, people. She would rather do so many breakfast. Also refused to ask for a sentence. She doesn't want, stayed so much by my side. Go. Transmit the medical medicine to cure her. Remember carefully. Don't let her know it is to do that. Yes, Emperor. Bak Kai. Bak Kai. This first house, where to go? Stop, submaster. The party is about to start. Breakfast of the person. We have to bring it right away. Do not miss the time. Okay. It seems you because you leave. But it takes a lot of effort. Emperor. How does the person see this taste? Too sweet. Not suitable for my taste. How does the queen feel? The concubine, seeing the opposite of people. Why do we find this cake a bit bitter? Soot. How do you do? This is the mind of that sister. He is someone who is rushing out of the palace. Should be done through the speaker. Oh right, Queen, she said today. We'll sing the song, I and she just knew each other. As a gift for longevity. Don't know when. Her voice was so good. I have been anxious to wait. A billion when you know how to sing. Emperor. Today is the day of birth. I wish you a happy life. This similar school article. It is a love affair when people and gods have just met. The concubine, please give to people as gifts. Swung to school. This song is obviously, when I and I just met. Why is a billion? Van Than. Van Than, Queen Lady, Queen Lady. Van Than, Van Than, she is okay. Thai medical, calling the medical medicine. Van Than. Design. Queen of the princess was poisoned. Although not life-threatening. But the voice was broken. Want to sing again? It is impossible. What? Why is it poisoned? Emperor. Please ask before the queen. Have you eaten anything yet? Queen of the princess has eaten this, but this breakfast is the cease from the sub-owner to give to the queen. They are sisters. How can the owner stop being poisoned? Incorrect. In this breakfast, indeed poisonous. In addition, the amount of use. Fortunately, the queen should not eat much, so it is not life-threatening. What? Really stopping minus star. Impossible. Emperor. That is the sister's soot. She could not poison the card. No wonder this cake eats this pastry, feeling a bit bitter. It turned out to be a poison. This, could it really be done? But why did she poison me? I understand, Emperor. Previously, stopped always blamed. She said the card was destroyed, affection between people and her, but obviously the robbery. The new person I love is a concubine, Emperor. She also blamed the card. Do not give the queen to her. Emperor. I am afraid of being later. Can't sing to the listener anymore. Where? Little weightlifting 30 whips. Prohibition of electrical impregnation. Do not step out. Yes? Soot. I visit you here. And or Tet. The one who loved the most love whip. Is it very heartbreaking? A T. Is the poisonous dumb? Not wrong. It's me. You are also smart. Still discovered by you. Not wrong. Your throat is due to my dumb poisoning, your identity is also due to my robbery. Our purpose is only one. It is to replace you to become a queen. My good Soot. I still have to thank you. If not, you help me to fight Liquify. We cannot be stable, sitting on this queen's position. Fortunately we soon bribed Lai Kong. Tell him to help me transmit news in the palace. The more you and the rules of the fort are fierce, the more we get more benefits. My good Soot. You just deserve to be a springboard for me. To tea. I agreed. Leaving the palace to Kula. What do you do? Isn't it redundant? I just praised you smart. Have you asked so stupid question? You really think the king will you release you to Kula? Wait for you to die. I will no longer have to worry about fear. Can be assured of being a queen. A T. Billion. Tell you one more thing. Your close maid, Bak Kai. It is also because we kill her body. I threw it in a fish pond, and every day you go there. Don't. You don't even know who I am. Also do not know my identity. Yet you took my life to save me. I saved you, only stemming from instincts. There is nothing to do with your identity. I haven't asked you what else is it yet. Our house is fourth. Call me a four. Get the response body. So I have seen your appearance. Not. Kula brought to such a waste. But also want to cross the speaker with me. Want to die? A four. Why do you believe everyone? But do not believe me. His Majesty, what's wrong? No problem. I just suddenly felt the throbbing chest pain only. His Majesty, the great deal is not good. Stop sub-owner, she is dead. What? Do you know? I don't want her to leave. I treat her badly. I heard that you didn't want to be with me. Want to go to Kula. Just want her to stay beside me. Previously I scolded her. Now we really regret. It was impossible. Give me a chance to make up for her again. Unexpectedly. After losing her. I just know how painful my heart is. Stop. I'm wrong. She came back. Can she come back? Give me one more time. The opportunity to love her again. Stopped. Stopped. Actually, I soon moved to her. It's just too arrogant. Do not dare to admit it. Unfortunate. I was enlightened too late. Now can only face her like that, but blame. Is this her punishment for me? Emperor. Now Sut is dead. People should still take the body as important. Do not be too priority. Emperor. Do not touch me. Emperor. If you really pay attention to me. So. The person is equal to think. Divide before the death of Sut. To Sut. After death, it is not peaceful. Correct? Correct? I promised her. Well, because of her that the how and how. She rest assured. I remember. She retreated. Yes. Stopped. Emperor Van Tuesday, Van Tuesday, Van Tuesday. Queen Wong Thien Tuesday, Thien Tuesday, Thien Tuesday. Bin body. This is not. Is she not dead yet? She is not dead yet. What happened? Auntie. It is impossible. It is impossible. Facing. I obviously made her poison her. She obviously took medicine already. How can it? Stopped. Is she? Can touch. Are people. As expected of her. She was still alive. So good, so good. Is she still complaining? You? How can you? How can it? Auntie. You want to ask me why not die, or want to ask me? How can you die again? What is it? That day we basically did not seek death by poison. Is her. Use poison to harm us. His Majesty, she said Homap. She is my Sut. How can we harm her? She definitely wanted to use the old technique. His Majesty, who should not listen to her, she definitely wanted to deceive people again. That day you used poison to harm me. But you forgot. I am Thien Destiny. Our blood can solve poison. When you use poison to force me to drink, I used all my strength. Bite the tip of the tongue. Knew reluctant to keep life. It's just that your poison is too intense. Make us temporarily comatose. It is no different from the dead. You fabricate my suicide letter, and lying that we have sought to die with poison. Every job one by one. It is just because today. Because of the post-style dictionary, you always wish. You have no evidence. His Majesty, thousands of times do not listen to her. Besides, she is my Sut. Why do I have to kill her? We have no reason. This is the reason. Emperor. She didn't want people to know 3 years ago. People change blood to save people. It's me. What? You and I both have scars. All said that the Emperor changed his blood. People don't listen to her. How does this prove this? Who knows, what is real is fake? Of course can prove. This is impossible. Emperor. Please give me an 1,000,000,000, 2 cups of chicken wine. Standard. You are crazy. This is the way to prove. I am the Thien Kai destiny of the Nong Thai. Our blood can solve poison. Auntie. If you too. So your blood can also solve poison. Emperor. His Majesty, I'm wrong. Please forgive me. It turned out that not you saved. So far. I fell in love with the wrong person. His Majesty, I'm wrong. You forgive me. I ask you, the king. He forgives me. Why do you do that? After all, why? Where? Bring this extra poison to me. Apply to Thien Lao. Tomorrow. The duty is the queen. Who dares to touch the palace? Auntie. To this day, you still think of your queen's position. Is it so important? Based on what? We are just trying to take advantage of what we want to have. We have something wrong. You are so pitiful. I am pitiful. We are more than two people, who do not know how many times, he, even the person he really loves, he also could not distinguish. There are you. Look at the wound on your body. The male you love the most for you. The two of you are the most pitiful people. Drag. Release me out. Stop. Are all my fault. Previously I should not treat her like that. Cooler brought to such a waste. But want to overtake. Want to die. Can you forgive me? Can you give me another chance? I will use my whole life, use all my love to make up for her. A 2. This is the last time I call you a 4. I haven't asked you anything yet. Facing. In the 4th house. Call me a 4. A 2. Even 3 years ago. The user of the narrative of blood saves you is me. Or replace other people's identity. Marrying in the palace without having the title of us. Now? Are dead. I have seen your face. Why still have to wear face towels? The daughter of the Cooler clan. If the mailman saw the appearance. Then right. Then have to take the body of the repayment. Get the response body. So I saw her face. Not. Emperor Dai Chu, for everything in the past. Are extremely regretful. He respects Tarvan's will. Release her from the palace. But this love. He will not let go forever. Their story will continue.